Ravens fans, just before I start the video talking about OC and some Pittsburgh Steelers news and some Steelers content, let's give a shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. Right now, as I record this at 8:23 a.m., the Baltimore Ravens are losing 14-7, and Lamar Jackson's already had a fumble in this game. What happened to MVP Lamar Jackson? So we'll watch that. But however, guys, Ravens fans, are you nervous? You've been talking all that smack this week. And by the way, the Pittsburgh Steelers would have beaten you for the third time if we versed you in this game or in the previous game with the divisional round, right? Buffalo Bills took care of us. Sure, it happened. We played bad football in some places. We didn't get the W, lost by 14 points. But right now, the Ravens, they act like they're Cowboys fans or Cowboys where they're going to the Super Bowl every year. And here you are with a great opportunity in your house and you're down by 7. So I hope you lose. But let's move into some news. And I want to talk about the OC and not just like the offensive coordinator, who it's going to be, more the fan base reaction. I find the fan base reaction really funny to these things. These are interviews. They're not they're not hiring the coach. It's not a 2-year, 3-year deal. They're just interviews of the coach that's coming to Pittsburgh to say, "Hey man, would you like to be one? Let's test the waters and see what happens in that kind of direction." The fan base goes kind of crazy though, right? So we've got a few that I think as well. The Rams guy's been signed by the Falcons. This bloke here, Thomas Brown, he came in and we had some ideas. Well, Carolina's the worst team ever, and we don't want to have him in there. So the fan base went crazy about that. We had Gerard Johnson too from the Texans. Now he was also connected to Stroud, so it was offensive coordinator position. I think he was a quarterback's coach. Now that was kind of cool to see what Stroud did this year. But I think there's overall knee-jerk reaction to the OCs getting the interviews. I don't take too much into it really. Like I hope they choose someone that fits our mold, that can help develop Kenny Pickett, that can help, go with the run game and Najee and Warren and get some guys on the O-line, have a good draft too through Omar Khan. But I don't get too emotional or too much like, oh, season's over before it's even begun, or you can't trust this guy because, well, the new guy here, this bloke here, Arthur Smith, he was the one that got beat down by 48 points to, I think, 24 and started yelling at the Saints coach, right? So he was a head coach for the Falcons and he lost his position. At the same time, he was also offensive coordinator from memory for the Tennessee Titans. So then they had Derrick Henry. So I don't put too much stock into it. Now, these guys, obviously, I think should be better than Matt Canada, because Matt Canada came from like the college system and he was a quarterback's coach who got promoted within. These guys are in NFL teams and have experience with, rookie quarterbacks or quarterbacks in the NFL and probably have a better shot that way. So I'm not too worried, to be honest, about Thomas Brown, Gerard Johnson, or, Arthur Smith coming in and being OC. I'm quite excited. Like, we always go to the fear side and go, oh, this guy can't do that. The Falcons are bad, or Carolina didn't win any games this year. We always go to the fear side, the overall, oh my goodness, what's going to happen, and the world's over. But this should be a very, very, very exciting offseason. That including with Omar Khan, and I think Kenny will get a chance. If they go and get Mason Rudolph to come back, there could be some quarterback competition. You go and get a center, go and get a right tackle. I don't know. You move Jones to left tackle. You get some guys on defense. Maybe get another receiver. I have no idea. But it should be a really exciting offseason. Yet we hear in the comments, in the Facebooks, the Twitters, the YouTubes, oh, this guy sucks. Oh, he's terrible. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Give Thomas Brown a chance. Give Gerard Johnson a chance for the Texans with Stroud and his development. Give Arthur Smith another chance of being a head coach. Maybe that wasn't his role, and maybe he's more suited to be a offensive coordinator than needs to be a head coach. And also, the Rams guy got picked up and chosen already. The Rams guy was linked to have an interview with us, and now he's working for the Falcons. So it's not just the Pittsburgh Steelers that are going out and getting interviews or inquiring about these guys. The Raiders are, other teams out there are. Like I said, Falcons have got their guy. So moving pieces all over the shop. Not too worried about this OC process. I kind of want the Steelers to go make a choice, though. In the next few weeks, I'm kind of keen to see who is the OC, because then we can end all this speculation. We can end all the crazy debates of he sucks, he's terrible, that mentality. It's not a good way to start. I guess, your job with the Steelers, with the fan base already telling you that you suck. It's not a good thing. I tell you who does suck, though, and I will end on this. I tell you, I just looked away at the game. I tell you who does suck is these guys. The Baltimore Ravens, with 31 seconds to go, right, 14-7, 3rd and 4, are losing by 7. So I hope the Ravens, the old purple team out there, they lose. Be nothing better than that. Already, Lamar Jackson has got a fumble. I think the Chiefs went for it on 4th and 1. They missed it. Mahomes are going off. Kelsey's going off. Look, I don't like the Chiefs either. I can't stand the Chiefs, but I don't want to see Lamar Jackson and crew go to the Super Bowl. If anything, the only team that I'm cheering for now is like probably this matchup being Lions versus Chiefs, and Chiefs win. You know, Mahomes has been there 6 times. Mahomes runs away, and he's been there 6 times, and he's been to the AFC Championship 6 times. And he's been, Super Bowl 3 times, and he's won 2 or whatever it is. He's been there that much. He's like the new Tom Brady. That's what he is. So I hope the Baltimore Ravens lose and the Chiefs move on. I'll see you guys later.